And here we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special YouTube Live. We have got 2 LinkedIn profiles to review today. Thank you to everybody who has submitted your profiles. If you would love to have your profile reviewed, then I will share the link with you very shortly. Here it is down here. I will type that in as well to the comments shortly. But if you are interested in having your LinkedIn profile reviewed, then that is how you can get that done. But we've got 2 amazing profiles to share with you today. So let's come into this first one. So here we have the profile. So the MD Sahif has said that they're looking for a job at the moment. So here we have their profile. So what I'm going to be doing over the next few minutes is just looking through the profile and making some suggestions, because we know that as job seekers, it's really important to get the right stuff out there to make sure that you are having the best opportunity to get some amazing interviews and new roles lined up. So the first thing I would say is, I don't know if this is because I'm not connected with you. I know we are connected. In that case, I would love it if you could have a profile picture and potentially a banner as well. If we look at my profile, which I will just share with you now, like I've just got a really clear picture of myself and a bit of a headline that says exactly what I do. And I created that on Canva. I literally created a black background, a green background, and then added some fonts over there. So it would be really brilliant if you could add in some useful wording on your banner and potentially your profile picture as well. And I think having the profile picture is really important so people can see who you are. The majority of people on LinkedIn have profile pictures, and just make sure that you stand out a little bit as well. So as we go down your profile, I really love this. Passionate about solving problems with creativity and innovation through technology. Brilliant. Okay, so that shows me a little bit about what you do. I still don't fully understand it, but maybe we'll come on to that in a minute. Contact information is up there. Brilliant. Okay, so here we go. So we now come down to the about. Driven by and stage requests for innovation and boundary pushing in software engineering. Brilliant. I stand on a robust foundation of C programming and an unwavering commitment to problem solving. Currently, I'm honing my expertise in data structures and algorithms. Okay, very, very clear. It even says my ambition is clear: to evolve into a versatile engineer who devises ingenious solutions that not only challenge the status quo but establish new benchmarks for excellence in the industry. Well, that sounds brilliant. You have made it really, really clear about exactly what you do, and I really like that. So thank you very, very much for putting that in there. It's very obvious and concise about what you do. If I was looking for a C programmer, I now know that is what you do. So we'll come down into this a little bit further. So at the moment, we don't have any existing experience on here. Now, I don't know if you're fresh out of university or college, or if you've got what your background is, but I would add something in here. If we just flip over to my profile, you've got down here the experience that I've had. So for my different roles, you've got this, and then I've then put the information in. So my biggest recommendation is adding something. Now, if you are still learning, which you may well be, then I potentially would add something here into education. So now here we go. So I've looked into education and I can see you're there from 23 to 27. So you may well still be learning. So if that is the case, can you add here about what you've been doing? So for example, I'm currently studying this. On the side of what I do, I'm also learning this program or this, or in my time here at university, I've done these 10 projects, or have you done any freelance work on the side that you can include? the more we build out the information, like I've got no idea if you've got 1 year's experience or 10. So the more you can build out your experience at this point with some really essential things about your experience, like it really does help. So please do go in and fill that out. Now, you've got some skills in here that is brilliant. So you've got some really good skills there about the industry that you're in, which I don't know too much about, but that looks really good. Okay. And you've obviously got a license there from Google, which links in, and I really like that. So really good to see. And actually then it links to Google. So that really makes your profile stand out as well, because you've got a qualification from them. So keep going with that one. And I think this is going to be very much, you just need to keep building it out. We'll now look into your activity. Okay, so you've done quite a lot of reposting, which is great. Okay. Okay, so you've commented here. So you've reposted that, but here you've actually reposted it and commented, which is great. Brilliant. Again, you've commented. Okay. So this looks really good. No, I like that. Great comment. Great post there. So you've got some really, really good content, and you're definitely making a bit of a dent in that. And I think you're commenting quite a lot, which is brilliant. Love that. Lots of really good comments out there. Thank you so much for keeping doing this. My advice would be add more and more and more. So your niche that we've spoken about is this C programming, and you are on a quest for innovation and boundary pushing in software engineering. So tell me more about that. What does that mean to you? So within your LinkedIn posting, can you be sharing information? Can you share information about what that means to you and how you can push those boundaries? What does that actually mean? Because if I'm coming on to your LinkedIn profile and you've told me you want to push boundaries, I've got no I can't see how you're going to do that. So I want to see more information about who you are and what your purpose is and your methodology, because then it enables us as LinkedIn to see your personality. So I would highly recommend starting to post content and information that is sharing your ethos and your methodology. So if we just take a look down here at mine, so let's just have a quick look. I'm trying to think of a really good one that I've recently shared. Here we go. So here's a really good idea. So I work quite a lot within the recruitment industry, and in this example, I've given free advice out. So I've said, here's a breakdown for keeping your candidates hooked and invested, and I've put 5 things. So can you do something similar? Can you sort of say, here are 5 updates to C++. Here are 5 challenges that I'm going to change, or here are 5 things within the industry that I think need changes, and here's how we're going to do it. So it's really showcasing you as a person and how you can stand out. And if you are still at university, tell us about what you're learning. We'd love to know what you're learning about and the things that you're bringing on. So it's just very much more. You obviously are in a really great space. And I do quite a lot of work myself with actual companies in that industry from a recruitment perspective. So you just need to showcase what you know and what you do. Continue to build out this profile. I think that's really, really important. With the more experience, more information that you can add in, the better. And if you can then supplement that by adding in some information about your niche and really your thought processes and all of this, it's going to expand that even further. And future employers will understand very quickly who you are, what you do, and how you will be the right person for their company, because they can already see how you can help them. So go away and build that out even more. The final thing I would say is potentially you could become a LinkedIn top voice. If we scroll back over to my tab, you can see I've become a top sales operations voice. And I've done this by collaborating on LinkedIn's articles. If you aren't already a top voice and you would like to do that, then here is a list of all of the articles you can get a top voice badge in. And I have absolutely no doubt that there are quite a lot there for C# and C++. So if we take a quick look at this, here's all the lists. So if we go to C, I thought I've seen one for C# recently. I probably just scrolled past it. So there may be something in here. If not, I'm thinking computer programming, computing, computer science, computer literacy, computer networking. You'll know much more about this than I do. So if we go over to P, I'm wondering if there'll be one for programming, which might be more relevant. Anyway, find the topic. Programming, that's going to be the bottom. Program management, program implementation, programming. There we go. So there's a whole load of different stuff that you could potentially get your badge in. And I would love to see that right at the top of your profile here. So keep building this out further. And I would really love to see more commenting, more information about who you are. And your badge will very soon appear. I have absolutely no doubt about that. And your profile will expand. If you're not already connecting, make sure you're connecting with relevant people as well. So if you are looking to work in the C++ space or C programming space in the future, then potentially look to connect with people who you know are hiring in that area, connect with other individuals who are talking about this within LinkedIn. This is a really good example. So what we could do, let's just say we're going to go C Sharp. That's not the same. It's got a double thing, hasn't it? Let me just double check that. C++. Okay, sorry, C++. So if we go C++, and now people, you can see all the people who are already talking about this. So this person, these people cover this already, and you're over in India, so you might be able to find other people who are talking about this as well, and then you can filter that search down and connect with other people in your industry who cover that as well. So that would be one suggestion of mine. Come in, do the search, C++, build that out even further and have that communications with them and see what they're posting about, if that is helpful. I've literally just gone into the LinkedIn search there and typed that in. I hope that is helpful. Just keep building it out and you will soon get there. So just to recap for those who've recently joined, if you're looking to get your LinkedIn profile reviewed, there is a form here for you to complete. And I would love to have more responses and more opportunities from you all so we can share some of this information and get more comments going and more videos. Here is a link to the form. I've just put that in the comments as well. So if you need that, feel free to go and get that. We're now going to dive into our second and final profile of the day. So this time we're looking at Rahul. Thank you, Rahul, for very kindly sharing your profile with us and submitting this free LinkedIn profile review. Now, instantly, I can see a bit of effort's been gone onto this profile. And you can see from the profile that we've just reviewed what a difference this has made when there is a lovely clear profile picture and an image. It does make a difference. So if we come into this, we've got some really good insights there. It looks instantly really good. So we've got an ACCA candidate and an aspiring financial expert. That sounds really interesting. So my initial question is, a financial expert in what? Like financial advice? Are you a banker? Do you do pensions? Do you do mortgages? I'm not sure. Like, can you do something that is really even more specific? And breaking that down even further. But what I also find interesting, you've put aspiring. I think you're currently in education still around this, but I'm also inclined to say remove the word aspiring and showcase the fact that you are already a finance expert. Like, you obviously know what you're talking about. You've got qualifications. So can you remove that to elevate and get the process of you finding your dream role a little bit quicker? So in your about, this is so incredibly clear. So you're a recent graduate. Oh, athletic excellence and athletic achievement. Well done. Okay, so you're in accounting. Brilliant. And you play badminton. I really like this. I can really see who you are now. I've got a really good picture of who you are. So you're also preparing for the Association of the Chartered Certified Accountants qualification. Okay, so maybe you can almost say something here like aspiring qualified accountant or pending or something like that. Great. Brilliant. Okay. Great. So that's really, I can see who you are now. You've added in very professional, but you've added in a little bit there about who you are. And I really like that. I think that is really good. And you've added in some good skills here as well. Okay. So we scroll down a bit. Experience. Okay. So as this is your first role, I would add in more information about this. Can you detail, can you add in some further skills that you did here? Can you expand on what you did? Because you have not got a massive amount of experience in there at this point, the more the merrier. What did you do on a daily basis? Can you give me examples of queries that you recommend that you addressed, and what sort of feedback happened as well? So we now come on to this, which obviously looks like you're finishing your qualification very soon. Exciting. I hope that goes well. This is really good. Very, very clear. You put currently preparing for financial reporting and audit assurance. When is that? Like, is that happened? Is that happening? So the more information, the better. You've got lots of really good licenses here, lots of skills. You've got some honours and awards. Really like that. You've got some test scores, languages. Okay. So I think very much just more is more at this point. You're obviously very new to the job market and you've just finished your qualifications, was exciting. So we really need to see who you are and keep building that out. If you have any other ad hoc work that you can add in here to really showcase your experience, I would recommend doing that. Now, I suspect this is going to be fairly similar to the last profile we reviewed. You've not posted anything yet. That's fine, nor have you reshared anything. A recommendation of mine is to start posting. So for me, I want you to picture that you're booking a holiday. Okay, we're booking a holiday. You're going to spend some money on a really nice holiday for you and your partner or you and your family. Now, you're not just going to make a phone call and book that holiday. In this day and age, you're probably going to look at some reviews. You're going to look online. You're going to maybe look at Instagram and see what the photos look like there. You're going to look on the website and you're going to then gain a really good overall picture of this hotel or holiday or whatever that may be. So one of my really good suggestions is when you're in a situation where you don't have many reviews yet, you don't have a lot of experience that you can share because you're still learning, posting free content is really valuable. Okay, so it doesn't need to be overly complicated. It doesn't need to be incredibly, you don't even need to worry if you only get one like or one review. That's fine. If you only get one like, great, that's fine. One comment, fine. The main thing is you put something out there. So in your situation, and you're currently doing accounting and finance, is there anything you can cover off? Like, what you're currently studying, are there 10 really important things that you've learned in your time at university? And you could say something like the five most important things all accountants should be doing. Okay, let's just say monthly check-ins with their clients, VAT return, accounting returns, audits, expenses reviews, support to the company directors. Is there anything that you know that you have within your knowledge of your field that you can bring in to posting on LinkedIn? The more comments and the more posts that you're able to do really helps people understand what you do. You don't have to do something every day. Don't worry about that. But if you can just do something once a week or once a month, it will really start building out your personality. I can imagine a lot of your competition in your field probably isn't posting. So if we can get into the scenario where you are posting, that will really help bring value to people who are seeing your profile and will bring value to your network. So we obviously are commenting on some people's posts, which is brilliant. And this person, I think, has got a very similar qualification to you, which is great to see. And you've commented, but let's do more stuff like that. I would absolutely love it if your profile could be built out on some really good posts. You've got an amazing amount of followers. You've got 925 followers. That is exceptional for somebody who's never actually known that before. For somebody who's not really posted, the more stuff that you can be sharing, the better. Okay, so I would highly, highly, highly recommend doing that. Your contact information. Do you have a work email address or a work address or even a website or anything that you can share to build out your people's understanding of what you do already? So overall, I think this profile looks good. You've got a lot of the basic stuff there, which is lovely to see. Again, I have absolutely no doubt that if we look into becoming a LinkedIn top voice via these collaborative articles, there's going to be quite a lot that link into accountancy. Account planning. I don't know so much about this area, so please excuse me. But finance, financial technology, financial management, final accounts. So there's some really good options there that might work for you as well as to what field you get. So you could then become a LinkedIn top voice. Wouldn't that be brilliant? But the profile looks good. I think that now I know a bit more about you. I think the profile picture is brilliant. If I'm being really picky now because I know that you've got quite high standards already, if you could make that a little bit bigger so it fills the whole circle, that would stand out a bit as well. I think that is great. And I just think keep going with it. I think the more you can do to build out who you are through posting, through content, and through all of the work that you've done so far will really elevate you further. And I know that you mentioned you're looking for a job at the moment, and that's why you submitted your request. And for those of you, if you haven't submitted a request, there's a link here in the forms. That is also in the comments, and this will get you a free LinkedIn profile review in the coming weeks. But I think if you're looking for a job, like what sort of job are you looking for? And that's the other thing. Are you looking to start your own company? Are you looking to work within a large agency, a small agency? Like, can you say something along the lines of, I'm currently looking for a role in financial accounting in the whatever Delhi area or whereabouts in India you're based? So how can we just make it so incredibly obvious? If you look through the way that we do on LinkedIn, we spend just probably seconds looking at everybody's profile. And I know recruiters really don't spend a massive amount of time looking into the profiles either. So the more we can build out, the more information we can offer and make it so incredibly clear about what you do and who you are, that will really expand your profile further. So I think both the profiles we've seen today have been brilliant. They both have seen a bit more posting I would love to see, and a little bit more information about sort of what they're looking for from a role and how their current academic knowledge can be sort of fed into what they're doing. So I really hope that helps. Once again, if you would like a free LinkedIn profile review, please do fill in this form. Is in there with you in the comments, and I'll be looking to do some more of these next week. Anyway, for those profiles who I've reviewed, I hope you found them useful. If you have any questions, do comment below this video and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And it has been an absolute pleasure to once again join you and give you some of this information. Tanya, I've had a lovely comment, super helpful. Thank you so much. LinkedIn has got over 1 billion members right now, and it remains to be the go-to space for job seekers, for business individuals, and people all over the world to find jobs, to find top talent, and to win new business. So if you're really interested in getting that LinkedIn profile review or getting some helpful, impartial feedback, then do let me know and I will get that done for you very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.